Baylor history in the making tonight. This place is supposed to be near capacity, more than 11,000 fans here tonight for the Vibe and your Supernovas. And here, standing next to me, three-time first-team All-American for the Huskers, and a former Olympian in 2004 in Athens, Nancy Metcalf. Now look, after the Nebraska, you spent more than a decade traveling the globe, playing volleyball all over the world. What would it have meant to you? What does it mean to these great players in their 20s and 30s to play in their home country, especially in Omaha?
Well, John, I think there are so many great experiences you can have playing overseas, but to be able to play at home in the U.S., in front of friends and family, living next to your friends, hopefully having your family live with you, having them be able to be at the matches, is just something we would have all killed for back when I was playing. So I'm so excited for these players to have that opportunity. The state of volleyball is really cool.
Let's meet some of these Supernovas. 22 players came together in early January. It's been cut down to 14. You need a great conductor. You got to have a great setter. Tell us about Sydney Haley, one of the great college setters of all time.
Well, I agree with you. Sydney Haley is one of the great setters of all time. She was fun to watch in college. She has so much experience. She's a very intellectual player. And I think as the setter, she has to be the player that brings the team together. She influences every play. She's going to have an impact on every ball because so she's a very smart player. She's going to run this offense, but she's also going to bring the team together as their leader on the court.
She's going to want those passes right on top of her head. Kendall White's the libero. How well organized do you think the Supernovas can be tonight?
Kendall's another great player, and it's so fun to see them both playing for Omaha. We've seen them play in the Big Ten and other schools, and so to have them on the home court now for Omaha is really fun. Kendall's a great defensive player. She's a great team communicator, and I think she's going to organize this reception and defense for Omaha.
A lot of choices for Sydney. Great firepower on the pins. But Tanya De La Cruz, she's been already selected by the coaches as preseason All-League. Now, do you expect Sydney to send her the ball a lot offensively, especially when out of system?
I think Sydney will use her a lot, but Tanya's a great player. She's got a lot of experience, worldwide, international player. She's played in several Olympics. I played against her way back in the day, so I know what kind of a player she is. She's very dynamic. But I think one of the things about Omaha that Coach Collier mentioned that he thinks is one of their strengths is how balanced they are. And so I don't think Sydney will overuse her, but I think she'll definitely use her when the time is right.
Atlanta loaded, especially on the outside. Leah Edmond in pro leagues recently, she's averaging more than 5 kills a set. How do the Supernovas slow down this great former Kentucky Wildcat on the outside?
Well, 5 kills a set is outstanding for an outside hitter. They get a lot of junk balls that are not easy to put away and get kills on. And so for Leah to average 5 kills a set is amazing. So I know Omaha will have their hands full trying to slow her down, but with someone like Kendall White anchoring the defense and trying to keep people communicating, I think they'll do a good job.
You can feel the energy in here. Again, the lower bowl is going to be full, expecting more than 11,000. The Omaha City Council proclaimed, hey, today is Omaha Supernova Volleyball Day in the Big O. And here's a montage all these fans are going to see, introducing them to your Supernovas.
Strengthen your you for success? The college you choose today will last a lifetime. That's why students who want to lead tomorrow make Wayne State College their first choice. Go to Explore Wayne State.
The Vibe to our right, Novas to our left, accompanied by little girls getting ready, volleyball dreamers getting ready for this one, as we soon will have our starting lineups. Nancy, Look at these 7-year-old, 6-year-old girls standing with their Supernova heroes. Great way to start opening night.
It is, and I know, John, they've really made a point to try to involve the community and bring the community into this. I think drawing in teams like this, youth teams, to come walk out with the girls is just another way they really influence the community and really draw people in.
They're among the dignitaries in attendance here at former Husker great Lexi's son sitting behind us. Terry Pettit's in the house. He's had something to say about the start of Supernova Volleyball. 23 seasons at the helm of Nebraska, about 700 wins. Not too shabby. And now the Atlanta Vibe getting ready to be introduced. There's Shelly Fanning. She's one of the two middles. She's a Baylor graduate. In 2019, she was the first team All-American. Morgan, that is Tori Dilfer Stringer. She'll get the start at center. Former first team All-American from Louisville. There's Leah Edmonds. She's the tough one to stop. 5 kills per set. Former great Kentucky Wildcat. Karis Watson is a middle, 7-year pro, formerly of Clemson. And 6'3" opposite out of Purdue. Husker fans will remember her. And then outside hitter will be for Atlanta, Allie Linehan, formerly Allie Stumler out of Kentucky. Yeah, 2 Kentucky Wildcats on the outside, and one of them, Allie Stumler, was right there in the thick of it, leading him to a national championship in 2020. Leah Edmond, though, is really an offensive force. She is just a point maker, and maybe a little bit of a liability defensively. Maybe not so great digging the ball, but boy, watch out when she's in the front row. Really back row, she gets attacked anyway. And now, the Supernovas. That's an exploding star. The Supernovas opening night. Team Anderson will be the backup setter tonight. Gina Mancuso, former Husker great, former Pavilion La Vista Monarch. Also Paige Griggs out of Western Kentucky. She just graduated last spring. Nia Reed, great Penn State. Nethian Line. She'll see the floor tonight a lot. That's Allison Mayfield out of Kansas. She finished up 2011. She's a long-time pro. And also Gabby Curry.